Bim bam boom bam bam. Okay, I'm running out of tablets. I have to buy the new one. I don't have any maps with one. I mean, this map, okay. Okay, here I can run any map. I don't have any command for them. Both of them are terrible. Rip maybe a little bit better.
I need more time. By Garukan!
So guys, like new build changes. I'm trying to push the rarity. I removed my amulet, so I lost all my energy shot. Now I'm at a complete glass cannon. I bought this chest only for rarity. Bought this amulet, got enough mana for cast on shock conduit to compensate the damage that I lost. And also I removed Dream Fragment and took the second ring with the rarity. In the current state, it's not really comfortable to play. Because every white mosquito can kill me. I'm a complete glass cannon. And don't have any mana regen as well. I only sustain the flask. Well, at least I got like a lot of additional rarity. And also with the custom shock I have a lot of damage right now, much more than it was before.
time. Wild beast. Didn't break a sweat.
And with that amount of rarity, I dropped already like 4-6 links on 4 maps. So I think in a long distance that's nice for me and improve my farming fleet. And now I'll have to play a little bit careful. Greetings. Hi.
Not yet. I can't do that yet. Got it?
How can I get my max mana? By energy shield on the right time, by just max mana stat. By some other sources like Dream Fragment for with an increased maximum mana stat.
Speak.
That's all. Okay, I already like the zone. There's 3 towers close to each other. Here actually 2 more of them. Yeah, I think that I will run tower first.
Of course.
Negative PoE, most of my gear I have prioritized ES and non mana. I have 100,000 ES and 3,000 mana. That is glazing eye amulet. Farm currency, buy a better gear, and by that you will get more mana and everything else.
Die, forgotten.
If you're a beginner in the PoE, just don't care about like speed upgrades. Play in your tempo, don't rush. Just farm for the better gear. Amulet name is wrong. I understood what he was trying to say. That's the best advice. About what? About farming or gearing? Which kind of advice do you need? Ah, that other here. Okay, I want to go like here to Hidden Grotto. No, actually, I want to go this way. Get all the towers. Avoid the maps with the shitty layout. Okay. Use one tablet. get more quant. On the FUB GG will remove priority attack and currency drop. I hope they will too. Right now, there's only like two paths of playing. First, you're not getting any rarity, and you're not farming anything. For the second wave, where you're stacking as much as possible rarity and farming a lot. This is the exact situation that they had back then in PoE1 with the quant. I'm sacrificing my defense, my damage, to just get rarity. I don't even need to buy an expensive gear for this setup. I just need the rarity. Because by using custom shock and conduit, I will still have enough damage, even in the shitty gear. Because it's like hitting for 10 million per cast. I also want to check the difference between 400 and 500 rarity. It is really worth it. Because by adding 100 rarity I'm losing a lot. Fish skill attached to custom shock, lightning conduit. Just look what will happen with Omniphobia. Where is he? Boom. He's done. Right now my gear is less expensive than in a showcase, since I removed the dream fragment. I'm still dealing more damage than before. I definitely need to do something with the priest.
I can feel it.
What are good money makers for an intermediate Spark build? Just run breaches on the on your maps. Right now I'm doing absolutely the same. But if you're not capable of doing daily maps, just don't use the delirium orbs. You'll be fine still. Also, you could use an omen to roll your maps only for prefixes. You getting rarity from shield? What armor are you using right now? So I switched to this one. It's like 100 rarity.
Victory is mine.
I'm also wondering how often I will die in this setup. Every single DD is capable of killing me in one shot. Isn't Omen bug? Sometimes it rolls 3 prefixes instead of 4. I mean, you could only roll 3 prefixes. You always will have at least one suffix on your map, even though you're using Omen. What's your best drop ever? If we're talking about PoE 2, that...
Scum.
I don't actually know. I haven't dropped single like expensive unique, but I dropped a few good rares. I think the most expensive one was like 10 deeps. Not that expensive.
A rare treasure.
Do you do the bridge stones or sell them? I'm selling them. I'm getting more from the maps. And I'm not really spending anything on them.
I need more time.
Did you make your own filter? I downloaded it somewhere. It's my friend filter. I'm not sure if you can download it. And I would not recommend it at the moment.
Go on.
I'm still looking for a better filter where non-tier rares will be hidden. Did you craft your own one? No, I bought it for 650x. But I
How can I help?
slammed it with this omen one time. Before there was one extra damage instead of spell damage. There was like a 18 roll, and it was not really doing anything for me.
How can I help?
Speak. Indeed.
Die, scum.
I am always slowed after using roll. Is that like some sort of bug? What delirium orb you put in Fishman, bro? The paranoia one. Yes.
Die, forgotten.
Feels like they're walking with the breaches, so that's why I'm using them. Those maps are gonna be busted. All of them. Like 100% of rarity or more. What I mean. But I need to buy the tablets. Running out of them. Why no one is intended to sell their items? Finally. Would you recommend me to swap from Ritual to Breach without MF gear? I'm not sure. I mean, Rarity is doing nothing with the Ritual. However, it's really depends on your drop you're getting in the Breach. On your place, I would probably try to get 100 Rarity at least and swap to Breaches. I don't like Rituals anymore. They seems to be shadow nerfed. I'm not getting any boss invitations for 4 days already. And I'm not really farming them anymore. Who also invited me? Org G-bited. Buy from him first. I also need at least one tablet with breaches. Yeah, I don't want to wait you, bro. Other, can I get 100 rarity, but I would drop to 50k, 5k, hurt endgame breaches hard? They're not that hard. They don't have a lot of life. They're just like regular monsters, I would say. Why the hell the tablets with wand and breaches extinct? There's only like 3 of them listed here. For some stupid prices as well. What level are you? I'm level 96. And let's take some with the lower rarity. What I mean. Or do I have some? Okay, there is one. Actually, I can try to roll my own. I'm too lazy for it. The only stat I really care on them is want. There's a one but low roll. None of them.
Go
Got.
on.
Okay, I'll put first. Another 20 rarity for me.
Not yet. You are nothing. I need more time. Not yet. Victory is mine.
I think they should highlight all the rares on the maps from the start. I mean, sometimes you just want to skip the map. Like this one, for example. I don't have any content in spawning here. And my single purpose of running it is just to rush to the tower.
Not yet. Die, scum.
I also asked my friend to add the normal ones to my filter. So we have like two bases where we can roll plus level of lightning gems. And I think if you use an essence, which adds a lightning modifier to your item, I think out of 50 ones you'll get at least one with +5. And right now they're worth 10 divines or more.
Take you. Garukan favors me.
Probably should pick them in the stash.
Go on.
You have every catalyst in your filter? I think yes. But I would like to remove them. They are worthless right now.
Speak. Indeed.
Could be forces filtered without catalysts. I would not say so. There's still some pretty rare that I want to remove. There's no comments in the chat, you can just check my previous video. I was showing the whole gear on this build, but right now it's a little bit different since I swapped to Rarity setup. And the viable catalyst are the mana ones, I guess. So yeah, others should be removed.
Didn't break a sweat. A rare treasure.
And that's 1-to-1 ratio. The rest I can't even sell. I mean, you can, but they're worthless. Like 10 for 1x. Also, I probably should remove Regals from the filter. They're going for like a 5 for 1x right now. I remember removing Chaos Orbs in PoE1 from my filter. And busted lakes in terms of loot. Do you see a significant difference with this much Rarity, or would you say that returns in certain point? I'm not sure if the Rarity threshold exists in this game, but I'm feeling the difference between 400 and 500 Rarity. And same was between 200 and 300. But overall, I'm not sure if it's worth it. Because right now I can die on every map. Since I'm a glass cannon now.
There is power in this picture. I can feel it.
After Christmas, Rarity is taking nerf. I mean, hopefully. It will be. If it will be nerfed for about like a 30%, it will be fine. But I don't want them to remove it completely from the game. Because in that case, what will they do with already existing items with Rarity? Just removing them or what? They don't really have any options of removing it. Game. Mandatory to have it? Absolutely. Like, as I said, exactly same situation was in the PoE1 with the Quant. I actually would like to run a harder maps with higher loot rather than running like easy maps with a lot of Rarity on me. Because right now, using some broken skills, you don't even need to have good gear. Since your lightning conduit is dealing an absurd amount of damage. Even without any gear. I think they will remove rare from currency drop. I think that might be one of the decisions. If it will still affect the drop rate of rares, but not the currency, it will be fine. I'm pretty balanced, I'd say. By the way, I hate maps with increased gold found on them. You're getting more gold instead of extra loot on them. Where we can find your filter? I mean, I can upload it somewhere.
I have no space for that. Not yet. I have no space for that.
I'll upload it after this map.
Yes. What is it?
Well, I have a question. I'm level 85, but the damage spells are low. Can you tell me how to strengthen them? First of all, by increasing the gem level, it's giving you about like a 10% more DPS per level than the items. First of all, one, then everything else.
What is it? Time is of the essence.
Also, I could remove Catalyst Regal from this filter if you want for uploading. I'm not editing the filter by myself. I don't really know how to do that.
Hello there.
It's being updated by my friend, but not for me.
Hello.
I remember the same bot. Yeah, let me upload it really quickly. What's the clip like on this build? The only difference between this and that was shown on the video, I removed the dream fragment, I bought this chest, and I bought this amulet. You open it with a notepad, you search for item. I mean, I know how to do that, but I'm just lazy. That's the main reason why I'm not doing that. I'm waiting for the filter blade to be released. Okay guys, I have created a temporal Discord server for ones who want to download the filter. Yeah. Okay, here is the link to the Discord with the filter. Does rarity from party members affect you kills and maps? Does. Because of rarity bonus for the group, we're getting a shitty economy. Due to the guys who's running with the follow bots. So just imagine an Imperial party, but run by a single man with a few computers. And as I know, it's already happening in the PoE too. And that could be a massive problem for economy if developers will not ban them quickly. And now, fuck it, but I'm playing with if we can take advantage from it. I mean, if a group of people doing that, it's fine. But since there are opportunities on running in by yourself, using bots, it's shit. Do you still have enough DPS for boss to the rarity? What about survivability? Survivability is shit. Right now I'm a glass cannon. I can die from a single hit easily. But damage I can show you on the arbiter after this map.
How can I help?
So I need to get fragments first. I'll buy just only one set. Show you the damage. I care about prices.
Go on.
So just check it. The max level of Arbiter. Here. Here. So I have more than 500% of rarity. And I'm not even using like a offhand to use the stronger course.
The fourth edict
Placing sigil.
burns for your world.
Okay, almost done.
Her only salvation is written in
So
the mother soul.
it's just broken right now. I think I already lost like 3000 exalts on this boss. I'm not getting anything good from him. How many mirrors did you drop so far? In this PoE 0. On first probably 3 as I can remember. What difficulty arbiter was that?
Yes.
That was the full graded one. A +4. Did you change your gear?
Speak.
Should they nerf lightning conduit? I mean, in the current state, it's absolutely broken. You can have a shitty gear and one-shot all the bosses in the game. My gear is not required at all. Even with a gear of worth like 100 divines, you will one-shot everything using lightning conduit. I wait for GGG nerf. Make it a bit custom. It will nerf. I mean, they probably will nerf cast on shock and lightning conduit. But I don't think that Spark needs to be nerfed. It's not strong by itself. I mean, rockets still can do damage like that. I mean, the lightning conduit right now is broken. That's all. Yeah, but getting the first hungry device is not easy. I mean, 100 could be an overkill. I think some players could build the lightning conduit for like a 10 device, it will still one-shot everything. I think more rarity will be nerfed. I think both should be nerfed. Cross your lightning conduit links. How much shock you apply? I think it was like a 68% of shock. And I got 2 of them. I dropped my first diff yesterday, LMAO. Generally, I'm trying to replicate your gear to some state. I'm missing the dream fragment. Is it was to go the armor piece with Rarity or just take 1,000 plus ES armor that I have? I would not recommend you this setup at all. Because you're not enjoying the gameplay. You're afraid of every single hit. Currently I'm a glass cannon. And I can't like kill on my maps. I always have to be aware about like every on death effect on the ground. I'm playing pure Spark and it doesn't feel too OP, but I don't know, Spark is still pretty strong. I mean, I was keeping the Arbiter even only using Sparks, but I had an insane gear. I'd say that Spark is greatly balanced right now, because you have to invest for it to deal a lot of damage. Not like it's working right now with the lightning conduit. Okay, back to mapping. And my Atlas is back. The relock. Yes, Spark is also glass cannon for me. I wouldn't say so. At least you have energy shield pool, like 3, 4, 5,000, and I have only 6,000 mana, and I'm also spending it, and I don't have any mana regen on my build right now, so the only way how I'm just taking my mana right now is by flask. The thing I really hate is I have 50% by time sitting about us, like, yeah. Or setting up towers and playing 1 hour. I mean, I had the fact that you have to run towers, but I wouldn't change anything else. I like the system in general.
Hello there.
What is it?
But right now it's really tough for players who are not playing that much to progress the Atlas and everything else. Even I was struggling on like low tier maps for 4 days till I was running tier 15. Because in PoE 1, for example, at the end of first day, you most likely will kill every single boss and will try to farm something instead of setting it up. If you're playing a lot, I mean. Does Rarity help drop more? Absolutely. Do you think I read that? Do you want to just buy 100 beach map? I mean, yeah. The game is really slow in terms of progress. Especially it was on the at the beginning. Then we had no loot.
Hey. can I help? How can I help?
Could you maybe just for me to see your Azure Amulet and Dream Fragment with Rarity armor?
What is it? Quicken your pace.
I mean, I also changed the tree, so I will not have any energy shield for this amulet. Almost 7,000. So by switching chest, I'm losing like not that much actually. But my chest is shit. Wanna test with my armor 1070? I mean, sure. Well, what should I anoint for Spark Mage? The number one passive is the Lightning Rod. This one, but it's expensive. You could go for this one if you don't have enough mana. Or I don't know, there's any other passive with the damage, but this one is by far the best. What's your game nickname? This one. Babadzaki-san. Also, I was wondering how much mana I would get from the chest with a 1,000 plus ES. Change your tree again? I mean, I changed it to get more rarity. I removed all energy shield nodes from my tree completely, since I'm not running the amulet. I got tree like this. It looks terrible, by the way.
There is power in this object. I can feel it.
Let's check that quickly. Where's my dream fragment? This. This. Almost 8,000. And the difference between this and Rarity chest is like 700. Nice chest though. I saw it on use any stun threshold node. Do you have it on any level? Right now I'm just ignoring them completely. Because most likely if I will get stunned, I will die. So I'm trying to kill the mobs first, and they kill me. Is the chest or shield adding more rarity? The shield. The chest is adding only like 100, and the shield adding 200.
Sarukan
Did
favors
Ingenuity and Dream Fragment build this? I'm following your tree. They are, if you're not pushing the Rarity. But I'm still using Ingenuity. And in the future I would probably get back with a Dream Fragment variation. I'd probably do that, then I will die multiple times. Maps. With the Dream Fragment you actually can feel safe. But this ring is giving me another, like a 80 rarity. So that's the single reason why I'm using it. It's much worse than Dream Fragment. My shield gives me 220 and I'm addicted to rarity, so I'm not sure what I should do. It depends on your DPS. If you have like at least 50 or 60,000 with rarity shield, you definitely should use it on mapping. Was it 9 maps? I saw only 2. And there's no breaches this range. Oh, still level 65. Can't really tell what my DPS might look like. Just don't buy any shield before. Just check firstly that how much damage we will have. Because this shield not giving you anything besides rarity. I'll have to use another one with breaches. Right, those maps are busted. Like 80% of rarity on each of them. And I still can activate this tower. Hidden Rota. Jury. Now up to 533 rarity. I swapped my chest and I swapped my ring. I also have some rarity on my amulet right now. What should you go for mostly unsocketed jewels? So right now I have I guess 3 jewels with a shock magnitude for lightning conduit. Here I have the movement speed and damage, cast speed spell damage, cast speed spell damage, movement speed, another movement speed. Here I have one with duration, and another spell damage cast speed. Can I see your armor again? Sure. I bought it today for 39 divines. $300. No, like 40 divines. Not that expensive though. The soul cores went up a lot. They were about like 80 exalt each, and right now they 5.5 divines. Now, so I would mention that buying that is easier than crafting. I mean, you can buy this one with the 4th socket, then try to corrupt it for an additional socket, and then put 5 soul cores. But it will probably cost you more than just buying this one. What's your next upgrade will be? I'm not sure. Can't really sell you. Because right now I only downgraded my build by increasing rarity.
Die, forgotten.
Okay, almost 301.
Will of the Rarity. There is power in this object. I can feel it.
So is there anything you want to achieve here more? This is good for you. I mean, I probably would upgrade something if I will able to find a better items in the trade. Probably I will change my amulet. I want the amulet with at least 50 rarity right now. Of course I was doing the live searches.
Mana.
Hello. The live searches is a single reason why I got items like this.
Victory is mine.
Because overall they would probably sell for a lot more. And I bought them, let's say, cheap. Like a 15 divine for the helm, 19 divine for the gloves. I mean, those prices are high, but not insane.
Power in this object. I can feel it.
And I would probably not be able to farm that amount of currency in a short period. I think those goals were mine. Like this one? About % frenzy with those resistance is a thing. With like a 240 yes. It might be. I have been maybe not gloves. Right now I'm interested what are your new ones. Are they even better than those? I haven't seen like a better gloves on the trade. But I'm trying to snipe them for a such long period.
There is power in this object. I can feel it. space for battle. Die forgotten. I'm carrying enough already. I can't do that yet.
Go on.
Worth using in low tier maps? Probably not. There are so much item bases hidden right now, like shields and everything else. You might need them at the beginning. Why I'm dropping only tier 14 maps?
Speak.
I just that's
Yes.
Didn't break a sweat. There is power in this object. I can feel it. I can't do that yet.
no, it's not highlighting them. They can purchase using a vendor for 25 gold. Exchange between 300 and 533. I would say yes. There's no chat comments. You can just check one of my previous videos where I was showing all my gear on the normal setup, not on the one that I'm running right now. Downloaded your filter and it's highlighting scroll. Is them for me? Did I actually upload my filter? Version 2. Version 2. I mean, it's not supposed to.
power in this object. I can feel it.
The thing that I like the most in the lightning conduit that doesn't need any AoE from the tree. But it's still hitting every single enemy. So rare mobs are dying off screen every time. As I'm actually shocked about the amount of people joining the Discord, only for the filter. That's something that makes me happy. Hello.
Go.
Custom Shock is doing all of your damage? On bosses, yes. I mean, I'm probably still dealing about million DPS by Spark. But since the lightning can do it hitting by like 10 millions per hit, Spark don't really do anything. Oh, how do you scale Rarity without losing on the damage? I was doing 60% delivery mass, but once I swapped in the U-rings, my damage got butchered, and I was considering using Rarity. Master Shield. The single reason why I'm not losing any damage because I'm using the custom shock setup with Lightning Conduit. So I'm able to one-shot every boss in the game using that. Even though I'm running at my shitty gear with the Rarity. Can someone help me with Trial Master? You'll make a video about it. If you're talking about my current setup, I mean with the 500 for Rarity, I'm thinking about it. So probably yes. You're not trying the amulet? Yeah, I'm not. If you want to push the Rarity to the limit, you have to sacrifice all of your defense. Do you think it's noticeable difference between 200 and 400? I would say yes. Will you still go Lightning Rod with a shock setup for gold result? Look. I got the Lightning Rod from the tree. I have the tree like this right now. And I got result, my amulet.
Not yet.
Okay, I need to buy another tablet. The last one, then I will run of those maps. Okay, there is still one unallocated tower. Guys, are you also getting logged out on the trade side? I have to log in every single time that I'm visiting the trade site for some reason. It's kinda annoying. Why the hell I can't log in into my account? I bought Temporalis yesterday for 100 these. Now at least for me, and cheapest is 250. I mean, the build is busted. First pack does almost no damage and you cast on shock, just kill everything. I mean, I have almost 80k on the Spark, and it's still enough to kill any boss in the game. And I'm killing most of the rares by just using Spark. But for mobs with a lot of modifiers like elemental resistance, extra life, extra energy shield, I'm using Conduit. I'm getting killed by it. Gold might be one build with Temporize and price go more than double. I think in Jungron already made build with it. The Temporize will be nerfed. Since all of his build getting nerfed, that seems to happen every time in this game. I think they already nerfed 3 of his builds, like the Toxic Rain, the Gas Grenade, and the last one. I don't really remember which. So I stopped. I'm from Brazil and I speak English. Sorry how I thank you for the videos. You're welcome, mate. Do you use chest with Rarity plus Spirit? No, I'm using chest with Rarity and Max Mana. Is the jump setup the same as your video about the build? No, it's not. Right now I'm using Cast and Shock. I'll probably make a video about this setup and about how I'm running maps, how I'm buffing them. But I'll probably only do that tomorrow. Is it gem? Got that. I can show the link for the build. I don't have any links for the max roll or mobilytics, but I got the video. I can just send the link to the video. Like this one. But there was a normal setup, not there where I'm pushing the rarity. My sword has 4k ES and 4k mana. I think I can do the breach boss. Probably yes. Maybe not with a +3 difficulty, but +1, +2 will be easy for you. Can I take your time to see that? Are you using your gems, please? Lightning Exposure, Overcharge, Inspiration, Arcane Temple, and Acceleration in the Spark. And Lightning Conduit, Elemental Focus, Impetus, Controlled Extraction, and consider casting in Cast and Shock. So I have to do Trial Master to continue the story. He's not a part of the story, however, you have to kill him to obtain the last Ascendancy points. But there you have a choice of killing Trial Master or the final boss of the Sanctum. And I think that Trial Master is easier. But I would probably go and buy a service instead of trying killing them by myself. It will save you a lot of time though. You notice a big difference in roll coverage drops with increased rarity. I felt going from 50 to 300 was not as such as going from 0 to 150. I felt the same way, same way, that the bigger amount the rarity you're gaining, giving you less and less difference in your loot. But right now I would say that I can feel the difference between 300 and 500 for sure. Okay, I need to put the tablets on the live search. As soon as the two of them available. Thanks you for the bits on the bill. You're welcome, bro. Okay, good one. Well. Also, guys, a quick tip. I would not recommend you to run maps with increased gold found on this map. It's removing your drop and converting it into the gold. So instead of something good, you will get a lot of gold. Actually, I don't understand why items being converted to the gold, those maps. It's actually stupid. Okay, the last thing I want to rush is this tower. And just look at this beauty. Almost 80% increased quant. But check how much that will be on the map. The 150. I was expecting more.
Fine, creature. Die, forgotten. A rare treasure. Ah, toxins.
Right now, always have to stay aware about those explosions. Because they can just kill me in one shot. I don't understand the people like that, like this guy. How are you supposed to know which item is this? I mean, I got a lot of rings. Why he's just not just saying the trade message?
Stand, take you. A rare treasure.
When the belt looks great. Have you any variant for casual players without ingenuity and Dream Fragment? I mean, you can simply remove those two items and you'll still be fine. Just replace them with a Rare Ring, with some mana regen. And the belt you can replace with with resistances and mana. You'll be fine. All systems are overkill. And not really needed.
I'm carrying enough already. Garukan favors me.
I have that exactly. Going level and my DPS is at 27k. When I swapped to Spark, I had 11k of DPS, and it was playable. With 27k, you already can farm anything you want, except bosses, maybe. I have the best items I can without their names. This said I can do math without any issues, but bosses is hard. You probably don't have like the best items. I mean, with the best items, you would probably have like 300,000 tooltip even without uniques. Is there a breathing guide for your build? No. I haven't written anything about it. I don't want to do that since a lot of similar Sparks builds already been published on Maxwell for Mobilytics. I'm also using block chance, 2 points, offensive stance. I won't die. I tried all the variant possible on the passive tree, but I don't think I can boost it more than this. I mean, you always can boost your DPS. But with the shield, of course, you'll get less damage. So run 0 Atlas passives for chance of best loot. Just went simulacrum with 0 difficulty and barely got any drops at the end. The single thing that you are dropping is the flask on the simulacrum. And besides that, you're not really getting anything. I mean, some oils. I mean, delirium orbs. And barely no rares.
What is it?
The highlights on the video were recorded by 30 simulacrums. It's not what's dropped by running only 10. I would love to have 5 minutes of view time and share my Discord screen. Just in case you can boost my build. I mean, just look at my gear and try to buy something similar with at least like a lower amount of energy shield or mana. Like, look for 300 ES and 150 mana on your helm, or 150 ES and like 150 mana on your gloves and etc. But what doesn't more drop from Atlas means more chances for fast drop? I'm just wondering. Listen, you have only 3 options what you can get if you're not taking any difficulty passives on the tree and the simulacrum. First is the helmet, second is the body armor, and the third one is the flask. By adding difficulty, you're also adding the stuff which is worthless. And you have the better chances of getting Flask if you're not taking any passives. So that's why I recommend to run it without any difficulty. And as I can see on the trade, all the Flasks are level 80. So everyone who's farming Simulacrum right now is running without any difficulty. So Rarity, fine, doesn't matter either. It's not working in the Simulacrum. It's like a chest, you know? For high, Spark high damage, total Rarity. Right now I have 78k, but I have the Lightning Conduit which one-shotting every boss. Huge difference from 590 effect to 545. I mean, you lose some rarity, but it's again not that tragic. Only the third socket on the shield makes a huge difference. I would now recommend to buy a shield with 2 sockets. Spark Rarity found. 533. Might sell.
Yes.
Did I finish the map actually? Remember? Would you add me for 2 minutes? So I can show my gear and passive tree. Very strong. I mean, you can link it on the chat, and I will say if you can find anything better. But I will not go into Discord, man. Because here's my nickname, and you can link your stuff in the chat. You can show me the jewels. Right now I am using the Adorn, so all of them are magic. Yes. How much you spend on your ammo? 39 divines. Okay, here you can start the map only with suffixes. Got one. But though. Okay, how do you boost your Spark DPS up to 50k? Like below 20k, is there any other ways of increasing it? Improve your gear. Get more energy shield, more mana, and well, at the end you'll give more damage. Is it worth to craft Archmage? Want to get the auto? No, I would. The corruption right now aren't working. Now you can get 9% of extra damage only by buying a level 20 spirit gem by itself, but not by corrupt. Why my lightning conduit isn't working on this map? What's wrong with that? Okay, element avoidance. Got that. Maybe at this map we can accept. Go with my gear. I mean, you can link it without me adding you into friends. Fuck. So here's what I was talking about. I can die on every single map. At least this map was not boosted in terms of loot. How I do that? Just find me on the friend list and type anything you want. Like, I mean, this. Okay, I should probably look for the maps without elemental avoidance. Yeah, wait, that's dangerous though. I'm done showing an example. Other annoying than the amulet in the normal build, lightning rod is passive.
Victory is mine.
Okay. I just died twice. That's sad, and I didn't equip the omen, prevent lose experience loss. Fuck.
Hello there.
That's actually what I was talking about before. It is shitty setup. You should not try to copy it. You'll die like me here. So you whisper me so I can share my item with you. I saw that you already tried to add me on friends. So just look for me on your friend list, press right click and then click whisper this player.
Hey.
By doing that you'll be able to message me. I mean, I will not check like every piece of your gear. There's a few of them. So you don't have the mana, which is mandatory on the one. This is okay. Here's from this shield, you have no damage. Here's you don't have like any energy shield. You didn't even use these quality orbs. Like a gloss that have ES2. I mean, and we still have a lot to upgrade though. I need to buy the omen before I go to the map. Was missing that, sorry? Missing energy shield. We don't have any. Well, there's just a base. Nothing more. Hmm. You have remake about, but my damage is stuck at 75k. No, how can get further? Any advices? Get more mana and energy shield on your gear, and more cast speed as well. Because just check this. I'm getting about 19k DPS only by a helm. Like there is a difference between the normal helm and mine. 78k. I'm switching it, losing 9k in DPS. So just look for the better gear. On one there was missing mana per kill. Just flat mana. I wonder how I get an audience for the king without points. I mean, there is a chance of getting you without allocating any points, but it's low. Okay, I need to be a little bit more focused on the farm. I don't want to die again. Show me a 1. I have the wand, there's like a 6 stat we're looking for on the one. The mana and plus level of gems on the wand is mandatory. Guys, I'm actually shocked how many viewers I got during the Christmas. I think I never had like 80 viewers. I really appreciate that you're spending your time with me during the Christmas. Thank you for that.
I need more time. Not yet. A rare treasure.
Gonna agree to that your guide and answers made my PvP experience very smooth after playing minions for 2 weeks.
Yes.
That's great though.
Go.
But as I know, the minion like SRS right now able to destroy everything. I mean, it's more smooth to play on Spark. It's probably a much better mapper. But in terms of a price of the build, the minions are probably better. Spark, since I can build them for like in divines, kill everything you want. But I know I said Archmage corruption 20+1 is broken, right? Yes, it is the same cause for the Spark. And it will be patched probably in the January. Before that, I would not recommend corrupting any of your gems. Currently they all broken.
Didn't break a sweat. Rare treasure.
And then I'm getting freezed by every single hit with cold.
Sun, take you.
The thing that is built we're running at high risk being nerfed. Run temporarily with success period. I'm clearing maps in like 2-3 minutes. I think that the lightning conduit damage will be nerfed for sure. But I still think that the spark in general will not be nerfed. It will be still playable for sure. But I don't think that they will nerf it at all. There's so many players that are playing Spark. And just imagine all the Reddit negative comments about the developers
Favors me.
that nerfed their favorite build. I remember how they nerfed Aura Stacker in the Delirium League, which was like 5 years ago. And I remember me spending like a few mirrors to get all the gear, and then they announced that they will nerf this build, and the prices dropped a lot. So I ended up losing like a half of my budget
Didn't break a sweat.
by this announce. And that time I quit the lake for like 2 weeks
I
and
have
then
no
come
strength
back.
for that.
The fact they said they wouldn't nerf it middle lake and they still did. That was a surprise for me. I mean, the single reason why I started building the Aura Stacker is because they said they will not nerf it. I mean, they only nerfed the Tailwind and nothing else. It still was the strongest build in the game by far. All Xmas event. What do you mean? I don't get you.
A rare treasure.
In your build to take mastery. Which better do you have shoes? How? I was using the unique amulet, which giving me extra energy shield. Xmas evening? I mean, I'm not really celebrating it, but I will see it at one. I mean, I'm not really celebrate it.
I must travel like her. Thank you. There is power in this object. I can feel it.
Go on.
I'm trying this build currently at level 86. Can you recommend me at which point we should swap to CI? Then I feel that you're capable of doing that. I think if you will have like at least 3000 mana and 2000 energy shield, it will be already worth of respecting to CI. For this time I've given you max 30% for mana, you have 6k. Buff from the tree works on your energy shield.
Time
Right.
is of the essence.
Sun, take you.
I want to ask you guys, are you celebrating Christmas? I mean, I would probably sit with my family a little bit later, but
Go.
nothing more.
How can I help?
Speak. Time is of the essence.
Hello. A rare treasure. I need more time. I need more time.
Thank you guys for joining Discord. I think that at some point I will post something useful on the Discord. And I will definitely update the filter. You can show your ancestry, please.
Go on.
Run. Okay, I need to look for a map with the quant. Oh shit. On the tank one. Spark Archmage, amazing. Thank you. This could be a really good map. But I need to hit the quant. My map. Don't have any. I don't actually understand how I can run out of maps. I don't have like any of them rolled with quant. Where are you from? Originally from Russia, but I moved to Europe with my family when I was 10. Central EU. Yeah. Exactly. Austria, Slovak, Czech, Poland. You're right. You can know that by the time, because I have the quacks turned on. Czech, Slovak. I mean, you're close. We have the same time. Yeah, I will run this one. I don't have any other options. Just tell us where you're from. Which country? Right now I'm in Poland.
There is power in
Well,
this
I'm from
object.
Slovakia.
I can feel it. The unmade. Didn't break a sweat.
Oh, that's crazy.
Not yet.
How do you walk this fast? I have movement speed on my jewels, combined with Adorned. Actually, I haven't been in Slovakia, like never. I was many times in Prague, but never in Slovakia.
A rare treasure.
Nothing super special here. Gonna show me one jewel with that most hit, sure. This one. That Noma fast, what do you get? For the unique one? Just use any. It doesn't really matter. It will not help you at all. Any mods on the flask are useless. there any ally avoidance again? Yes, there is.
Garukan favors me. Thank you. I'm carrying enough already. Not yet.
Those maps with ally avoidance are actually difficult for me. Because I can't use a lightning conduit maps.
Victory is mine. I must travel light. There is power in this object. I can feel it.
I'm wondering when I would drop at least one expensive unique, like Astromantis or Headhunter.
I must travel light.
I still haven't dropped a single expensive item. Besides some players.
What is it?
I just died from Night with shields, which reflects any projectile. Such disgusting mob. This stupid mob is probably harder than any boss in the game, especially with a Shroud Walker and Mana Siphon combination on them. I remember using 3 portals against those stupid skeletons. Then they was duplicated and they both had a Mana Siphon and Shroud Walker on them. And I'm already running through this with 400 plus Rarity. Yeah, those are absolutely the worst. I've been complaining about them since the start. The fact that they can reflect your projectiles, and also for some reason they got like a 95% damage mitigation is just not fair. LA avoidance again?
Garukan favors me. I need more time.
What the hell, sometimes I'm being swarmed by something randomly after a roll. That's really best what to say now with all the Rarity gear. 78k. But I'm not really killing bosses by Spark right now, since I'm using Cast and Shock with Lightning Conduit. It's dealing like 90% of my damage bosses.
Garukan favors me.
Guys, also I need to ask you, do you prefer watching streams on YouTube on Twitch? Because I can turn on the stream on Twitch. For me, there is not like a big difference between. But I think that on the Twitch it's harder to get any viewers, since on YouTube your stream will be recommended to your
I
subscribers.
have no space for that.
What I got from your video, and Twitch is almost impossible to get the viewers. YouTube is also for quality no ads, but Twitch has a better chat interaction, so YouTube is a little better price.
I must travel light.
Right now the commercial on Twitch is just awful, in my opinion.
Go on.
At some point they started adding unskippable commercials for like every 15 minutes, and you have to watch some weird videos. But also I think that the biggest downside of YouTube that you can use music on your stream, because you can be striked or the translation can be banned. You know, with CI, you're considered low life due to a bug, you can wear wonder traps for 50 rarity, right? I think currently CI is bugged because you're at the low life at on the full life at the same time. For example, if you take this passive, it would give you 10% cast speed.
There is power
It's just
in
broken right now. I'm not sure how it will work with the different items. I only tested with this passive. We just switched to Rarity. If you're talking about gloves, I'm not really capable of removing it. Removing my current ones. I will lose like all of my resistances then. Boots? Let me check what you're talking about. Logged out again. Damn. And the traps. I saw what you're talking about, but they're weak.
didn't break a sweat.
I lose a lot of movement speed, as well as resistances.
There is power
And also I
in
already have like 20 rarity on my boots. I think those boots are only the option for the colors on Patty. Actually, my heart stopped for the moment. I'm not even kidding. Yeah, first 2 seconds I was thinking that I got the dream fragment.
Return to your grave. Garukan favors me. I need more time.
Alright guys, that was the last map for today. I got to go. So thank you for watching my stream during the Christmas evening. I really appreciate that fact. If you need my filter, please join my Discord. It's linked on the pinned message. And yeah, so yeah, good luck and wish you a Merry Christmas. Bye bye.